Hi everyone, my name is Helenique Argeru. I'm a peak performance trainer, a clinical psychologist, and I specialize in an area called the psychology of business. Now, if you've noticed, there's a really big trend in the world right now in many different markets. Businesses are looking at the brain and how to develop optimal levels of functioning in the brain. We call this brain optimization, and in neuroscience, there's some incredible research nowadays that confirms that we have to do something about our ability to deal with change. There is so much inundation of stimulation around us every single day, with electrical light to traffic lights to driving cars, having cars driving past us, having workloads that are off the charts, a whole level of technology to learn and maintain in our lives, and then also our personal sanity to try and preserve. So there is a decline or a degeneration, if you will, of the brain's capacity to deal with life in general. And this is why we see the prevalence of Alzheimer's and dementia in older people. And we know then that the brain doesn't always keep its ability to grow and function with all the new cell generation that it normally has in older years of life. So if you're over 40 and you're a professional, or let's say you're a high achiever, you're a leader, a CEO, an executive, a manager, you have your peak around these years, 40 to 50, maybe even 60. You're peaking in your career, and so your brain's health and your brain's agility, what we now call neuroagility, is really precious. And there are a few things that really disrupt it and actually help it degenerate even more. One is if you tire yourself too often, if you lose sleep, or if you are fatigued to the point where you have mental strain, and some even call this brain fog, you cannot concentrate and perform at your best no matter what you do. So this is a very important thing to begin to remember. Another thing that's really important is bandwidth. In your brain, you have a capacity to handle new information. But as we all know, we live in a time where we are inundated. So your bandwidth is precious, and it's so important that you learn ways to maintain it and sustain it. And this has a lot to do with letting go of devices before you go to sleep, measuring your time online, actually having deep connected relationships and maintaining those with a certain level of life-work balance is so important to keep and preserve these glial cells that help wash the brain. The other thing that's so important is to practice a technique or a strategy in your life where you can develop what's called neuroplasticity. This will keep the brain agile, and this is definitely what you need in order to proceed in life and get to these older years where you are not actually mentally fatigued and the cells are not degenerating. If you need some help to figure out how to do that, I'm around. Get in touch, private message me, and I can tell you what we have on offer for that. And if you do look for brain optimization support online, let me know as well, because I can guide you. There are a lot of technological ways of getting the brain into optimal states, and then there are more natural ways, and I really want to help support you find the more natural ones. So take care and look out for how busy you're getting, how tired you let yourself get, and also think a little bit more about what you can do to build your neuroplasticity. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.